Live from Studio 2A in PIX Plaza, this is the PIX11 Morning News.
And community unity. We're talking to professional athletes that are trying to promote trust between police and neighborhoods that they are now patrolling.
NBA players like Carmelo Anthony, LeBron, not the only professional athletes taking a stance against the violence in this country. See, there's a group of former NFL players who have joined forces with COPsync 911 to form Trust to Protect, a Trust to Protect, a group that will hopefully bring communities and police departments together. We like to hear that.
Right, Trust to Protect, the name of the group here, and here to talk about that group, former NFL players Tommie Harris, Jack Brewer, and CEO of COPsync 911, Ron Woessner.
Guys, you know what? First, before we get started, I want to get your thoughts on, the ESPYs the other night when you saw LeBron and you saw Chris Paul and Dwayne Wade and Carmelo up there with that impassioned speech the other night. What'd you think when you saw those guys talking about it?
I thought it was great to see guys using their platform for greater good. And I hope that it becomes contagious and more guys continue to do it.
Yeah, I mean, why is it so important for celebrities and athletes to get involved and push the message?
Because we're the leaders in the neighborhoods that the young kids are coming up in. They look up to professional athletes. Many of us are from the same neighborhood, so it's our obligation as pro athletes and really as servants to humanity to come out and use our platform during times like this.
All right, Ron, why don't you tell us how Trust to Protect got started here?
Trust to Protect was formed by Jack Brewer here and COPsync and the Blue Alert Foundation, and the purpose of the program is to help heal the growing divide between law enforcement officers and the people that they're charged to serve and protect.
Talk about COPsync 911. In regards to the Dallas shootings.
Yes.
How does COPsync 911 get involved when things like that start to go down?
The COPsync system syncs or links all law enforcement officers and agencies together. Mm-hmm. This means that information known to one officer or agency is known to all. With better information, law enforcement officers can make better decisions, and it helps officers, for example, destroy fake alibis and detect some terrorist activity here in the U.S.
So how do you get involved with Trust to Protect? So for anyone watching now, if they want to become a part of this or spread the word, what can they do?
Join our campaign. We have a hashtag. It's Stand to Protect, and it's go to standtoprotect.org. You can come on, sign our petition. We're really trying to have a solution-based approach. We don't want to just talk about solutions. We want to actually put them in place, and we think we have some great ideas, not just for police officers, not just for citizens, but for all America.
Well, when we talk about bringing the police and the communities together, I mean, give me one or two of those ideas that are going to help start this thing going, not just conversation, but real results.
I mean, first off, we need to give police officers access to real-time information and prepare them and give them the opportunity to be, as prepared as possible whenever they're going into a situation so they can avoid any uncertainty. I think that's really important. That's one thing that we're really pushing for with Trust to Protect and with our Stand to Protect campaign.
I mean, can you be prepared, though? I think part of what's so scary about today is whether you're talking about race relations or what just happened in Nice, France, the way that they go about these attacks these days, it's different and it's almost cutting edge. I mean, first we thought it was technology with terrorists talking on WhatsApp. Now we have snipers in the crowds during what was supposed to be a peaceful protest. How do you tell officers these days to be prepared?
Well, I mean, Ron, I'll let you take this question, but I would say definitely from a communication perspective, cops and law enforcement officers can't speak to each other from one city to the next. So that's a huge problem.
It's all about connecting the dots of information. And so there's 1 million law enforcement officers in America. One officer may have a piece of information that's suspicious but not illegal. If that information is now known to another law enforcement officer in America anywhere in the U.S., then the subsequent officer may put those two pieces of information together and say, okay, now we have a circumstance that we need to look into. And it's about connecting the dots to thwart and stop these terrorist activities before they occur.
Real quick before we let you guys go, how do we get more celebrities, more athletes to participate in this program?
Well, you could see us on Twitter or go to COPsync.com or Trust to Protect hashtag. And Jack really knows more about Trust to Protect. That's his baby, so he could tell you more about that.
I'd say, you know, it's happening. You know, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade,
Some
Chris
of the
Paul,
biggest, yeah.
some of the guys that really have, you know, huge platforms have come out to speak out about this. It's going to take a huge effort. It can't just be them, and it can't just be talking. We have to put our resources and our time and our energy behind it. And I think it's happening. It's a movement in America, and I think that there will be change coming very soon.
Jack, Tommie, Ron, thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you, sir.
Great cause. Thank you guys. Good luck with that.
Thank
you
you.
all. For more information on the Trust to Protect, again, it's Trust, the number 2, Protect. Please download our app. Click on the Morning News tab coming up on 8:23.